Welcome back, Benchwarmers, to another 2020 NFL NFC North prediction, and we are finishing off the NFC North with the last place team, the Chicago Bears. The Bears still suck. I think they got a couple more weapons on offense. I hear they have one, maybe two tight ends. I'm not sure. I don't know if they have enough tight ends, though. No, but seriously, 10 tight ends, that's absolutely ridiculous. It makes zero sense to me. But little recap of how I work things here is I'm going to go 4 games at a time, and I'm going to do my best to explain why I picked each game. I can change my mind in the middle of a video if I want, because it's my video, and you can all tell me how wrong I am, and I will definitely be wrong when the season starts. So with that being said, let's get going with the first 4 videos. Videos? With the first 4 games, not videos. This is my 4th video of recording all in one sitting. My voice is starting to go. Can you tell? COVID. So, with the first 4 weeks. That doesn't look good. Lions are going to beat you. They're going to run it down your throat. Your offense will not be able to keep up with theirs because their defense is better than your offense. It is as simple as that. I don't know who's going to be your quarterback. I don't think it's going to matter. Whether it's Trubisky or the shell of Nick Foles, he's not going to pull the same magic he did with Philadelphia. That was the greatest accident to ever happen, and it won't happen again. You're going to beat the Giants, though. They're still probably trying to find themselves. They just have a new head coach who was the Patriots special team coach. What? Oh, and wide receiver coach. I'll get into that a little more when I do their video. But no, their coaching isn't going to be that good. I think Daniel Jones might take a step up, but not enough. And their defense still doesn't exist. It really doesn't. So your offense is going. Now, offense is going to do okay against their defense, and your defense is going to eat their offense alive. So, other than Danny Dimes probably dropping a couple tutties. But then week 3, the Falcons, they're going to beat you, and they're going to beat you fairly handedly because Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and maybe even Todd Gurley. I really don't know with him quite yet. They got that tight end, I don't remember his name, from the Ravens after losing Austin Hooper. I think that was a really good replacement, even though I don't remember his name. And I think that their defense isn't going to be that good, but it's going to be enough to contain the Bears defense, or the Bears offense, I mean. And then week 4 versus the Colts, I think the Colts are going to be a good team. All depends on Phillip Rivers, but even without it, they're going to beat the Bears because their defense is pretty decent too. And their defense is going to be enough to contain whether it's Trubisky or Nick Foles, and their offense won't be able to keep up. With the next 4, week 5 through 9, let us take a look. Okay, so I have you losing to the Buccaneers. You're not going to beat Tom Brady, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Gronkowski, and even Matt Breida. It's not going to happen. That defense is going to eat you up. That offense is going to eat your defense, even if Tom Brady's what he was last year or worse, because your defense is going to get real tired because they're going to be on the field a lot. And I have you beating the Panthers because the Panthers, I think your defense is going to do enough to be able to contain their offense, and their defense isn't all that good right now because they've lost some pieces. They didn't do enough to replace it for this year. And they have a new head coach, and they're trying to figure things out. So you're going to be able to beat the Panthers. The Rams are in cap hell right now, and you've beaten them before when they're clearly the better team. They have the better roster, I think, but you have the better defense. They have Jared Goff as a quarterback. I don't really know what they have at running back anymore. This one's a toss-up, and it's Monday night. it's a toss-up. I'm just going to say Bears. Throw you a bone. I'm going to throw you a freaking bone here. And then you're going to lose to the Saints on Sunday. Uh, they're they're just all around better. Like your defense is better than theirs, but it's not enough to close the gap. And then with the next four, let's see. Ugh, ugh. Oh no! Wait a minute. What's that week? Oh, I'm a week ahead. There we go. Ah, that's why I missed the bye week. Oh, week 11 bye week. Oh, that's so nice. It's a shame that it's wasted on you. It's wasted on the Bears because they're not going to have a good season. Why couldn't that be the Packers bye week? Anyway, you're going to lose to the Titans. They're going to tire out your defense and run all over you because their defense is really good and going to keep your offense off the field. And your defense is going to get tired. Derrick Henry's going to beat them up. And then Ryan Tannehill's going to drop a few on you. The Vikings, their defense is going to do enough to contain yours. This one, also Monday night. Maybe closer prime time because the Vikings don't do all that well in prime time. History has shown, especially with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins doesn't do that well in prime time, but I think they're going to do enough to tire out the defense if they just run Dalvin Cook and what's his name? Alex Matt. I don't remember their backup running back's name, but I know he was actually pretty good too. They're going to run it, tire out your defense. They're going to win it. Going to be a close one, though. Then you're going to lose to the Packers. That's Sunday. Is that Sunday night? Ooh, that's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm going to be coming back from hunting season to watch the Packers beat the Bears. I might even go to that game if fans are allowed. That would be cool. It doesn't matter that you're coming off a bye week. Your defense is good. Your offense is not. I don't trust your quarterbacks. The Packers are they're going to be run heavy team too. AJ Dillon's going to be a bruiser. Jamal Williams is a decent bruiser. And Aaron Jones is going to break away for a few and even catch a few. And Aaron Rodgers with the play action is going to be deadly. They're probably going to sweep you, I'm sorry. And then you're going to beat the Lions. You split with the Lions. Congratulations. I'm not condescending at all. I think you're going to catch them a little off guard here. You're going to play the Lions pretty hard. It's also at Soldier Field, so that helps you, especially if there are fans. I'm assuming there are. And it's division games. They're the hardest ones to predict is division games because you always play them a little hard, and this could be a trap for the Lions. And with the final four, it's 14 through 17. You're finishing the season 5-11. Texans, I think they're going to throw on your defense pretty well. Their defense is going to J.J. Watt's, if he's healthy, probably going to get to whatever quarterback you have a couple times because your offensive line, they got one of the Seahawks offensive linemen, and they thought that was an upgrade? Have they not been paying attention to the fact that Russell Wilson runs for his life every week? The Texans defense is going to get to the quarterback a couple times, and that offense is going to be able to throw on their defense. I think they're going to get to Deshaun Watson a few times, and this might be a closer game than I really think. I think it'll be a score or two. And then the Vikings, you're going to get swept by the Vikings. They're just the better team. Other than defense, you don't really have anything on them. They've got the better quarterback. They've got the receiving game is kind of even, but they have the better running game. Tariq Cohen and Ty Montgomery. The other Montgomery, David Montgomery. It's David, right? Probably. Anyway, Cohen and Montgomery are a decent backfield. Dalvin Cook's probably the best running back in the North. I think Aaron Jones is pretty close, but he's a different kind of running back. And they're both pretty injury prone, but The Vikings have a better offense, and they're going to be able to sweep you. You're going to beat the Jags because the Jags aren't going to be good. They might be tanking at this point, tanking for Trevor Lawrence. And then you're going to lose to the Packers because the Packers are trying to get possibly a higher seeding. It could depend on the playoff positioning and even the North. Who knows at this time? So you're finishing last place, 5-11 in the NFC North. So that is my NFC North predictions all done. Tune in next time for the AFC North. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the